Officer Dave, would you open the courtroom for us, please?
The state of Michigan 36th District Court is now in session with the Honorable Judge David S. Robinson Jr. presiding. Court is now in session. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. We don't have a pair as of yet. Morning, Council.
Apologies, Your Honor. I had to restart my computer, but I couldn't get my video to work earlier.
It happens. What file do you have today?
Yes, sir. This is on the matter of XLNC LLC versus Ebony Fareed.
I don't have Ms. Fareed as of yet. This is your motion for an entry of default judgment. I have some serious questions about your proposed judgment. So I'll get back in a couple of minutes.
Understood.
Put you back in the waiting room.
Thank you.
Good morning.
Morning.
Ms. Rome, I don't have your opponent as of yet. I want to let you know that I knew you were here. As soon as counsel arrives, we'll get started on your case. I'm going to put you back into the waiting room now.
Okay, thank you so much, Your
Okay.
Honor.
So I'll let you know I knew you were here. Get back to you soon. Okay, we're going to get started. This is file number 2219787, XLNC Investments versus Ebony Farid. This is the date and time set for a motion for entry of default judgment in this matter. Could I have your appearance, please?
Yes, thank you, Judge. My name is Travis Payson, P number 74473 on behalf of the plaintiff.
All right, Mr. Payson, I set this matter for hearing. I noted that, of course, we had entered the default of the defendant after she had failed to appear. The reason I set the matter for hearing is that I have some serious questions about the proposed relief here. The proposed default judgment here seems to be inconsistent with the information that's contained in the file, particularly the lease. Looking at your complaint, you're asking for unpaid rent in the amount of $840 per month from November 21 through May 2022, $995 for May 22 through October 22. The lease, however, that is provided with your complaint provides for rent of $640 a month and a $50 at most a late fee. So at most, that should be $690 a month, not either $840 or $995. Further, your complaint seeks $1,200 in maintenance costs, which is not provided for in your lease. Further, there's a complaint of you're seeking in paragraph 4, $2,300 for unauthorized parking fees. Again, not provided in the lease. What's going on here?
Judge, I do have a copy of the lease, of course, that was submitted with the complaint. I can't speak directly to those requests that were in the proposed judgment itself. I apologize if that was a clerical issue on the opposite side.
All right, let's do this. I'm not going to enter this default. I mean, excuse me, the default has already been entered. I'm not going to enter this default judgment.
Understood, Judge.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to adjourn this matter until June 23rd. And that'll give you an opportunity to provide an amended proposed default judgment with some support for the things that you are claiming, because they're very inconsistent with what is sought in your complaint here.
Understood, Judge.
Okay, I will see you then June 23rd at 10 o'clock. We'll send out an order.
Understood. Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Have a great day.
You too.
Thank you.
coming back in court.
We are on the record calling file number 22-192762, Calvary SPV versus Veronica Rome. We were last together on this file on May 5th, 2023. At that time, the parties in court agreed to today's date, June 2nd, 10 o'clock for a pretrial. It's now after 10:30. Could I have your name, please? Tell me your name, ma'am.
Veronica Rome.
Defendant has appeared, plaintiff has failed to appear. No good cause of that failure having been shown, the matter will be dismissed without prejudice. We'll send you out an order today, ma'am. Thank you for coming in. Have a great day.
Thank you so much, Your Honor. Can you open this back up on me again?
Yes, it's dismissed without prejudice because it's not an adjudication on the merits.
Okay.
Have a good day.
Chicago native violinist Rachel Barton Klein with the Scottish Chamber Orchestra. And the Scottish Fantasy, one of the several violin concertos by Max Bruch, disguised with the name of Scottish Fantasy for Violin Orchestra. Alexander Black, Scottish Chamber Orchestra with Rachel and WRCJFM and HD1. Supported by the Palmer Park Art Fair, featuring jury and emerging artists, music, dance, storytelling, and food trucks. Palmer Park is along Woodward, south of 7 Mile. Free parking, free admission. This weekend, palmerparkartfair.com. One of the things you can count on, well, WRCJ, we've got your back when it comes to bringing the music you're listening to. One of the things we count on to keep it all going, contributions from listeners. One way you can contribute is to donate a vehicle that's no longer used. It's free to use, easy to do, and it can be worth hundreds of dollars in support. If you don't need it, donate it. Learn more. WRCJ.org. Here to work with you on today's Friday midday music show. Stay with us in just a few minutes. I'm going to take you to Orchestra Hall right here in Midtown Detroit. Visit with our neighbors across the alley here at Woodward and Selden at Orchestra Hall for our live Detroit Symphony Orchestra broadcast starting at 10:40 with the piano soloist Isaac Akane Mason playing the variations of a nursery tune by Erno von Gottmani and Tchaikovsky's powerful Symphony Number 4 live from the Detroit Symphony Orchestra on WRCJ. Some of the last music composed by Williams is 118 with that collection of the that's Stephen from Pacific. WRCJFN. We're about to bring you our live concert from Orchestra Hall, Detroit. Music of Martucci, Dolgnani, and Tchaikovsky's Mighty Symphony Number 4. Coming up here on WRCJ right now. Detroit. Good morning and welcome to this broadcast concert from Detroit's Orchestra Hall with the Detroit Symphony Orchestra on Dave White.
And I'm Steve Sharp with today's DSO broadcast. So glad to be here with you on this beautiful Friday. It's such a gorgeous day out, Dave.
It is indeed a nice warm summer day in Detroit. The temperature is going up to about 90 degrees. People across the entire Northeast enjoy this unseasonably warm weather, and we've got a program for you today. On today's program, music director Yader Bienamini conducts the Detroit Symphony Orchestra in a concert of great work. So tell us, Ms. Sharp, what we are going to hear today.
this hot program includes the works of Martucci, Giuseppe Martucci, Nocturne #1. Also the work of Nani, its variations on a nursery tune with pianist. Oh boy, Mason, yeah, yes, I'm so excited about this. And of course, the work of Tchaikovsky, his powerful symphony #4. And you know, it's been quite some time since the Detroit Symphony Orchestra performed these first two pieces, the Martucci or the Donani. It's been they first performed it in 1937, and the last performance of the Nocturne was in 1978 at Meadowbrook. So it's good to bring this back and be able to hear this performance.
Yeah.
And this next work, the Donani, hasn't been conducted since 1945.
Wow.
Yeah, I was actually talking with Marguerite this week on the way in, and she was just saying that it's been so long since these works were performed that she's really glad to be able to perform them today.
Well, that's great. Yeah, we're looking forward to this concert. You know, we have 10 concerts this season with the Detroit Symphony Orchestra, these live concerts, and people are listening to it across our area here on the WRCJ radio network, so stations throughout the state of Michigan, and also a good morning to our friends in Southern California and KMCT, K Mozart, and Beverly Hills, and also KKGM HD2. Looking forward to the music of Martucci, which is starting things off here. So a nocturne.
Yeah.
We got some fun facts.
Yes, we do.
Not to be confused with not first. So totally different. But it's equally as tasty, I would say.
You know, a beautiful piece and then
Yes, that's right. I
Yes.
hear the term nocturne, this my German there.
You know,
As sausage.
plus I think musicians and radio people, I think we're always hungry.
Oh, I think so.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I mean-
Thank you, by the way, for bringing snacks here this morning, because that makes things even tastier. So anyway, I got some fun facts about Martucci. Okay, some have called him the Italian Brahms. So, in other words, his music is full of counterpoint. He was more traditional composer, just like you described. And Martucci was notable among Italian composers of that time, that he dedicated his entire career primarily to instrumental music. So there's a shot. Here's an Italian composer of the late 19th century who wrote no operas.
That is amazing.
Isn't that amazing? Yes.
It is because
Now, as a conductor, he helped introduce Wagner's opera to Italy. Also came aboard during concerts of English music there. Oh, look, we were sitting here a minute ago, wondering if we should explain to people. So we're further away from the orchestra, and so we can see what's going on stage, thanks to their camera setup. And by the way, the Detroit Symphony is actually one of the orchestras where you can stream their programs online to they webcast that. So we're looking at, let's see, 8 different cameras here, which is really kind of cool. And camera 6 is actually living in the viola section here. So so we can actually see the conductor entering the meeting from camera 6. And we get to look at what the orchestra members look at. What the orchestra members It is, yeah, it's very interesting. So anyway, back to Giuseppe Martucci.
oh yes,
He was a child prodigy, played in public on the piano when he was only 8 years old. And he was a student at the Naples Conservatory when he was that then.
so hard to imagine.
Isn't that
11 years old.
Yes.
That was the case for so many composers. They were in conservatories. 11 and 8 years old.
Isn't that something? Well, I was, I think, 8 or 9 or 11. It was, I think, the 4 happiest years I spent in the 12th grade. Looking back, but I finally got it right. Anyway, Martucci's music was championed by Arturo Toscanini, who showcased Giuseppe's music with the NBC Symphony Orchestra in the 1930s, 1940s, and the 1950s. So announcements here from the stage. Please, well, if you're in the hall, you have to silence your cell phones. But we don't need to do that here. Chris, I guess I should silence myself. put it on silence there, that's right. Just a reminder, this is a live concert from Orchestra Ball with the Detroit Symphony Orchestra. 3 works being featured today. We just talked about our 2G's music conductor #1, Aaron County's variations on the Hershey tune. I think the tune, if I'm not mistaken, you'll hear us because you're going to say if that's the one. Okay. So, Councilor Master coming up, we're getting ready to start this quintet. Who is at the concert this morning, tuning up. And then we have intermission time. Oh, Isatacana Mesa is here to perform with the Detroit Symphony Orchestra. And I believe Peter Warp has an intermission feature where we will be talking with Isatacana Mesa about her career, about her new recordings. She has made recordings with her brother Shiku, who is a cellist, and we have featured their recordings here at WRCK. But I think this is the first time that I've been able to hear her live in concert, and that's what an experience this morning. Then intermission time, and then Tchaikovsky's Fourth Symphony. Here's Yadavina Mini, music director of the Detroit Symphony Orchestra, and he usually has a few comments. No, right in our 2G. Here we go.
Because of what the president is to start off this morning. And we will, we'll take a look down for local stations to identify this. Yeah.
14 hours of classical music every day, 10 hours of jazz at night. We are WRCJ FM on Detroit, and we welcome listeners at GE Mozart in Beverly Hills, California. Welcome back to this live broadcast concert from the Detroit Symphony Orchestra. I'm Dave Wagner, the co-host of Senior Sharp. The honor of being in the meeting at the podium today to give up to the Detroit Symphony Orchestra. These broadcasts are made possible in part by a generous gift from Gregory Haynes and Richard Sonnen Clark. And I want to welcome all of our stations along the interlocking public classical radio WCMU classical WKAR-FM and ECNC 89.9 classical WUK Kalamazoo. We also welcome broadcast partners K Mozart in Beverly Hills, California, and KKG-2 in Los Angeles. Well, coming up, we've got music of Aaron on that nine Burns on that.
Travel formal writers, you have people as has this. Spoiler, that's good. Don't know the opening 3 or 4 minutes, there, nursery thing. Go ahead and just skip this part, you know. You know, it's kind of the radio numbers, you know, something.
You didn't want to spoil this.
For those who do know though, you'll remember the chance. We're going to talk build up to which then things to single country. Stand into to figure the main theme.
Okay.
Mozart used the theme too. And he probably heard it out.
Well, Ernst von Dagoni's variations of nursery tune puts the spotlight on piano solos sonic combination. So great that she's here in town. In fact, one of the thank you gifts that we have offered during our membership prize is a great recording with Sonic Mason and Brother Shinku. They're two good performers. She offers really an eclectic repertoire with her 7 music music by the Mozart. By the way, if I remember, Clara Schumann, Chopin, and Brahms, the Gershwin, and clustered concerto portfolio. It's medicine, and Clara Schumann was the piano the chair was featured bite-sized chart topping David.
The concert even aside stepped into her role as artist and resident with the Royal Philharmonic Orchestra, wanting 3 years. The chamber orchestra, and orchestra of.
Wow, I keep thinking of her frequent flyer.
Oh, they're racking up.
They are racking up. It's great to have her here. Trying this music of Ernst on Aaron. Say, he's commonly regarded as one of his most versatile musicians. He was also one of history's finest pianists, taking on great tasks in the morning. The entirety of Beethoven's complete pianos, one season. Isn't that amazing? 32 pianos. Yeah, and all 27 Mozart's piano concertos. Another eventually settling to serve as young professor of Schubert for music.
And we have a side coming out to the stage down. Beautifully laid out. Taking the flower.
Good
morning.
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 We are on the record calling 23147-675. Credit Acceptance Corporation versus William Hunter. Date and time for what appears to be our first pretrial. I have your appearances.
Good morning, Your Honor. Cezanne Barta, P 65425 on behalf of the plaintiff.
Mr. Barter, what is your name, sir? Hello,
My name is William Hunter.
Mr. Hunter, is it your intention to represent yourself in this matter?
Yes, sir.
You have an absolute constitutional right to do that. What you do not have is a right to your own set of rules of civil procedure, your own rules of evidence, your own statutes. If you elect to represent yourself, as is your constitutional right, the same rules that are binding on the attorney are binding on you. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Barter, what's this claim about?
Your Honor, this is a Credit Acceptance Corporation. It's for a vehicle, for a retail installment contract on a vehicle.
Okay. And what's your position on this, Mr. Hunter? You agree that you owe the money or you dispute it?
I agree I owe the money.
Okay, well, let me do this then. Let me put you guys into a chat room so you can work out some kind of judgment in this matter, consent and get this matter rolling really quickly. Hang on, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put you guys into a chat room. When you finish, come back to me, okay?
Yes, sir.
Now, let's see if I can make the technology work. There's always a question about that. Okay.
Your Honor, can you pull him out by any chance?
Yep.
Thank you.
All right. We are back on the record in file number 23-147-675, credit acceptance versus William Hunter. You gentlemen able to resolve the file?
I believe we have, Your Honor, and the settlement paperwork should be forthcoming, so I think we can just adjourn this 30 days and hopefully we'll have that paperwork in.
Mr. Hunter, you and Mr. Bart have reached a resolution.
Yes, sir.
All right. Then what I'll do is parties having advised the court that the case has been settled, I'll simply dismiss the matter without prejudice. Note that, what are you going to be sending me? A consent judgment? Or
Consent judgment at $100 a month starting July 15th, 2023.
That's your agreement, Mr. Hunter?
Yes, sir.
Okay, the case will be dismissed without prejudice, noting that a consent judgment is to follow. Thank you, gentlemen, and have a great day. Be safe out here.
Thank you.
Too. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.
And that's going to conclude the morning call.